and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Missing with the hook. I guess showboating is part of their plan. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. Swing and a miss with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with the hook. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Beautiful counter shot. Won't score with that right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Did you see that? And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. That left hook missed. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the score. Here we go to the fourth round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much firepower here. Well done with that counter shot. Can't land the jab there. They exchange punches. And Barrera is rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Talking about Morales in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Catch and shoot. That counter punch caught him clean. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That hook just can't find the target. Catch and shoot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. There's the bell for round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Got out of the way of that right hook. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the rope.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Morales in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow.
Here we go. It's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to trade shots. A perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Nope, that hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morales in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell to start round 8. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Just missed with that hook. That counter shot lands. And he scores with the counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Erik Morales is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. Talking about Morales in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that hook. They exchange punches. Good counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook won't score. There's a counter shot. Having a hard time despite what the judges score. Hold that thought. Oh, and Morales, can he find a way out now? He is backpedaling quickly. And Erik Morales goes down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there.
Talking about Morales in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. We've made it to round 10. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
A perfect counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. That uppercut just missed. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Erik Morales is dazed. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell to start round 11. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. That counter shot lands. It's all offense all the time. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Do you believe this? That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got it. And Morales goes down on the canvas. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
Talking about Morales in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked out. On to the 12th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Oh, and Morales, can he find a way out now? He is backpedaling quickly. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That counter punch caught him clean. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it.